G'day, D-Mac here. Welcome back to my channel, welcome back to my shed. So the last few videos we've done have been trolling for trout out the weir, particularly trolling Tassie Devils. And I've had a few people ask me, how do I rig them? What's the best way to rig them? So I can think of 5 ways to rig them. So now we'll have a look at the 5 ways I can think to rig them. If you can think of any other way to rig them, then feel free to leave a comment down below, and we'll get into it. So first of all, what's a Tassie Devil? So a Tassie Devil is one of these. They are a wing lure that you can troll behind your boat. Some people in the rivers and creeks, we use them a lot, just spinning, throwing them out and doing a reasonable retrieve. Not super fast, but not slow either. Most of the experts believe that these swim best at about 3.5 to 4 kilometres an hour. The fish I've caught out the weir trolling, that's about what speed I focus on, and it's turned out to be successful for me. So they come in 3 different sizes. They come in a small one, 7 grammer, then a 13.5 grammer, and the big 20 grammer. So how do you rig them? Back in the old days, they used to come like this. So they used to come as a lure, and then they had this piece of wire with the treble hook attached in the packet. That's how they used to come. So that's the first way to rig them, is the traditional way. Tie your line straight on there, and that's it, ready to go. But it can't move off the wire after that. The problem with that is when you get a good trout on, particularly a rainbow or anything that wants to jump up out of the water, they'll jump up, fling their head around, and then use the weight of the lure to detach the hook. So generally we don't do it that way anymore. So that's number 1 way, traditional wire, not straight to the eye, and away you go. So that's your traditional way. I don't know if you can see the line, but straight on like that. The problem, as I said, when they start bucking around like this, the weight of the lure can't move up the line as freely, and it'll help them throw that hook. So that's number 1. So number 2, it comes in the packet like this. You'll see there is a small red bead and a treble hook. Don't lose the bead. I got these lures from Meso's Tackle, by the way. This one in particular is from, they had a kids colouring competition and some lucky kids won, and they got to make their own lure. So pretty cool idea by Complete Angler. So we'll get on with it. So the second way to rig it is you line straight down the middle, put your bead on, and then tie your treble on. I just use a uni knot. You can use whatever knot. A lot of people use blood knots or whatever. Snip him off. And there you have, that's the second way. As you can see, without the wire, the lure can move around and move up the line, and then you're just fighting the fish on the hook. The weight of the lure is not there. The red bead stops the lure coming down and hitting the hook or the knot. So yeah, and this is the way traditionally I have trolled. up until now. So yes, that's the second way of doing it. You see me troll with this setup, and it's worked for me. I've caught my PB trout out the weir a month or so back, went 67 centimetres, was a great trout, and he was caught on a Tassie Devil rigged exactly this way. Okay, on to number 3. What's the third way to rig it? So the third way, and probably the way I'll rig it from now on, obviously I'll do some testing and make sure it's the right way to do it, but that is with assist hooks. So if you don't know what assist hooks are, you can go buy some pre-made ones. These are Gamakatsus and Dancing Jacks. These have been recommended me by the Dancing Jacks by some of the guys at fishing shops. Both supposedly pretty good. Never really used them much, but I've also done, these are ones that I've rigged myself. And so yeah, you just basically some split rings, 2 of these single lure hooks. Again, all this stuff was purchased at Mason's Complete Angler in Lamington. I'm sure you can pick them up pretty much anywhere. So yeah, basically a split ring with 2 of those single lure hooks on it, and as you troll along they'll separate apart. Trout, from what I've been told, are quite clumsy and come at the back of the lure, so yeah, your single hooks supposedly give you a better hookup rate. So we'll rig that up how we would rig it if we were going to use it. So once again, line through the middle, put our, whoop, don't lose the red bead, put our line through their bead, if we can find the hole, get in there, the bead on. Then just like with our treble hook, through the split ring, uni knot, snip off our taggy, whoop, don't stab yourself with the line cutters. And there you have it. Assist hooks on the back, red bead, and supposedly the assist hooks give you much better hookups. So we'll be giving this a try next time we get out. Today, even though it looks a bit sunny outside, it's quite cold. I've got my jacket on and it's been quite windy today, so not conducive to spending time on the weir. But that's how we'll be rigging them from now on. 2 assist hooks, all good. So that's number 3. Number 4. Better get another beer. Stay hydrated. So, number 4. What's the 4th way to rig a Tassie Devil? Here comes Bandit. Don't knock the camera over. Good boy. So the 4th way is, some of them, you'll see it marked up in the top, dual depth. So we'll get this one out of the packet, and you'll see that the dual depth one has another hole underneath, so you can rig it to go deeper than the standard ones go. So we'll rig one up just so you can see it, if I can get it in the hole. Forgive me while I put my glasses on because I'm getting old. So straight through as normal. Red bead. no worries. This time I'm just going to put a treble on because I haven't got another assist hook made up yet. Uni knot. Once again, snip him off. And there you've got the same lure, but it's rigged to run at a deeper depth because it's got this extra hole here, hence why they're called dual depth. Still have the normal hole in the front, but this hole just tows it from a different point. So that's the fifth way to rig it. As you can see, it comes out, I don't know if you can see the line, but it comes out from here instead of at the front, tows it at a different depth. Same as usual, red bead, treble. So that's number 4 way to rig it. We'll move on now to the fifth way. Fifth way is one I've never done. So the fifth way to rig them is pretty similar to the other ways, but in reverse. So I've never actually trolled with them like this. I have heard of other people doing it. I believe some of the older Tassie Devil packets actually gave this as another way to do it. But basically you would have the bigger wings, or the wider part of the wings at the front. This time we're going to turn it around. We're going to thread our line through as usual. We're going to get our red bead, if we can get a hold of it. And if we can see it, once again, forgive me while I put my glasses on. So through the bead, onto our either our treble hook or our assist hook, whichever we want to use at the time. As I said, I've only got one lot of assist set up at this time. Uni knot, as we've done before. I think you can hear my neighbours talking. Hope not. Tighten it up, snip off your tag. And there you have it, the number 5 way, or the reverse way. I don't know if you'd call it the wrong way. I mean, if it works, it works. I've never tried it. Maybe it's something I can try in the future. But yeah, same as the others. You don't have the wire as you used to have in the old days, so it can move around. The fish is going to pull on it and not so much use the weight to launch the hook out. But yeah, reverse. So there you have it. So there you have it. 5 different ways to rig your Tassie Devils. So just a quick recap. What are the 5 ways to rig your Tassie Devils? First one, traditional, with the wire in it. It works. Probably not the greatest. Like I said, the fish use it, particularly if it gets stuck on the wire, to leverage it out of their mouth. Second way, and the way I've been using up until now, is free running lure. So no wire, red bead, uni knot onto a treble hook. Works. You've seen it work. Seen me catch that 67 centimetre trout out the weir a couple of weeks ago, so it does work. Number 3 is the way I'm probably going to try it from now on and see what happens, but that is to run the assist hooks. So 2 single lure hooks or assist hooks on a free run lure. Once again, red bead, uni knot onto the split ring. This is, from what I've been told, the best way to run them. This gives you the best hookup rate, and from a lot of the pros or the people that are in the know, that's the way to do it. Fifth way, pretty much the same as number 2 way, but we're using a dual depth, or what they call a dual depth Tassie Devil. Has the extra hole in the bottom, and you go through there, trolls it at a different depth. Same thing, red bead, uni knot onto a treble or an assist hook if that's the way you want to run it. And yeah, that's number 4. Number 5 way, so the 5th way is the reverse way. Not the wrong way, we're going to call it the reverse way. So yeah, with the wider wings facing at the back instead of the front, as with most of the other ways, red bead, uni knot onto a treble or assist hooks. And yeah, supposedly gives a different swimming action, still catches fish. I've never tried it myself personally, but they tell me it works. So yeah, there you go. So that's 5 ways to rig your Tassie Devils. So all of the stuff I've got here you can pick up at most tackle shops. Tassie Devils are pretty much every tackle shop I think I've ever been into. Some of the other things are a bit harder to get. These single lure hooks, I did have to search around a bit for. Like I said, I got them at Mason's Complete Angler Tackle in Lamington. Other than that, if you like what you're seeing, give the like button a big fat smash. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you'll know when I post a new video. So until next time, D-Mac out. Have a good one.